Dewey Mason in the building, Skeleton Mason in the building, Faded, Mic'd Up Mason, Faded. How y'all boys doing? Hope y'all done us doing because me, I'm chilling today, bye. So Faded for now, let's cut to the chase. We're gonna be reacting to 10 South African celebrity marriages that are worse than you thought. Okay, that way worse than you thought. Yeah, it's way English, dog. Sometimes English hammers me, boy. You feel me? I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, dog, gonna be basically reacting to that video, James. So like, yeah, Faded, let's get to that video, dog. Put me at car, but it's divorce, boy. Divorce is crazy, but I can't even handle a breakup. Imagine divorce, boy. Now imagine she must take half of the house, half of the cars, half of everything. But that's tough.
Most people think they have unhappy relationships because they are not rich. But when we look at rich celebrities and their relationships and marriages, it looks like the odds are equal.
So
and unlike ordinary people, they often have to hide their unhappiness for the public until it all explodes in their faces.
Sarafina's original
so in this video, we'll look at 10 South African celebrities whose marriages were much worse than you thought, and who will have you say, maybe the grass isn't greener on the other side. But before we start, do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Number 10. Lelethi Khumalo and Bongeni Ngema. Well, everyone knows that this story didn't end well, but few know the dark history behind its failure, so let's get into it. Lelethi Khumalo and Bongeni Ngema met on the set of Sarafina when Lelethi was literally 15 and Bongeni in his 30s and married. Bongeni too.
What? Wait, boys, did I hear that properly, gents? Or am I tripping or something, gents? He was 30, she was 15. But if you share the math, when he was 20, she was born. If you share the math. But that's crazy. Donna, that's not even normal, boy. That's actually disgusting, bro. But she was 15. Boy, that's a grade 9. And a 30-year-old man, by the way. He was married too. Donna had a wife and children, boy, and he went for grade 9. Boy, what? Boy, oh. What? Come on, dog. Boy, some niggas are weird, bro. A grade 9 and you're 30. Boy, some niggas don't have shame. Boy, some people don't have shame. Some people don't have shame, boy. Boy, how you going? Boy, okay, let's just get back to the video, boy. What the boy? 30.
His opportunity at the gullible 15-year-old Lelethi and won.
Boy, Sarafina's original fine.
Even though everyone around them was against their unholy relationship, Bongeni fought off the haters and even ended his own marriage to get married to Lelethi later on.
They even made it. Oh my days, these ads. Oh
Need to run Windows on your Mac? Parallels Desktop makes it simple to integrate Windows apps into your macOS workflow.
What's it? Stupid ass ad.
And everyone thought the couple was happy as they would share pictures together at vacations, functions and so forth. Some of her peers even envied her lifestyle of money, but the relationship would later take a dark turn as
just
the
like
pair
an
were now
African
married.
queen, dog.
Since Bongeni Ngema knew how easy he got Lelethi, he was afraid that some guy would also take her from him, so he became paranoid, and we all know how that ends. So Bongeni started trying to control where Lelethi was, who she was with and for how long, to ensure that he wasn't cheated on. And
my sister, that man is like old enough to be your father. That man is old enough to be your father. My sister, what was she thinking, bro? She was a victim.
Abuse escalated such that Lelethi had zero freedom at all, and after 14 years she had enough. She woke up one morning and said, I've had enough.
Only after 40 years, by the way. I haven't even lived for 20 years. And she realized after 40 years she did a mistake. Yeah, nah.
And that's how her 14-year abusive marriage ended.
Oh, 14.
With Ngema. And when the news came out, everyone was shocked because everyone thought they were happy. Number 9. Somizi Mhlongo and Mohale. As famous as this relationship is, it deserves to be on our list because this couple...
Wait. Oh my gosh. Didn't Somizi... Boy, I used to... Wait. That's not Vusi Nova. Boy, I used to think this was Vusi Nova the whole time. I thought Somizi married Vusi Nova, dog. Wait, so Somizi never dated Vusi Nova? I heard. You cover Vusi Nova, dog. That nigga spell it long, that nigga. That nigga that made that song.
by storm, with everyone looking up to their unmatched romance. But like all things, it's not always as good as it seems.
You're telling me that's not
a few months in, the relationship began to crumble, and in this case, there were so many theories around their relationship. Some believe Mohale used Somizi to shoot himself up into fame. This is because not many people knew Mohale Motaung prior to his drama with Somizi, but after their fabulous wedding and terrible fallout, Mohale even got an exclusive show on Showmax with his name. So obviously you can see how that looks. Back to the story, what really happened? Well, the relationship started out as perfect as most, but way more promising, with constant shows of public affections from the couple until they got married. That's where the fallout began. While they tried to hide it initially, it was nearly impossible and their relationship ended in an explosion. Mohale accused Somizi of abusing him physically and being too controlling. It could be an age gap thing like with Leleti, but we don't know. On the other hand, Somizi denied the accusations, and even though people saw them getting married, Somizi further broke news that they were never legally married, so no divorce papers needed to be signed. So their marriage was so bad it didn't even officially begin. It exploded even before any signing was done. Number 8. Amanda DuPont and Sean Rodriguez. While this story isn't that dark, it is weird how it ended because
Sean Rodriguez, I'm pretty sure I heard that name before.
There were no signs whatsoever that the two were unhappily married. Furthermore, how they both moved on so quickly afterwards was noteworthy. Amanda DuPont and Sean Rodriguez got married in July of 2018. Rodriguez did what no ordinary man could do. He took her to an island to propose and made the proposal as beautiful as it could possibly be, and Amanda couldn't be more moved.
White man, boy. If it was you, dog, you would have took her to KFC and asked her to marry her. You had KFC, boy, shut up. Okay, I'm joking, relax, I'm joking.
Think being romantic does everything to make or break a relationship? Remember that Rodriguez did it all, and it didn't last even 3 years. Amanda was excited and even spoke about how it was always her grandmother's wish to see her married before she died, so something that's what pressured her to get married before she was ready. After 3 years together, rumors started spreading that Amanda was cheating on Rodriguez. Rumors she ravished saying the man was her bodyguard, but not so long after, their marriage was officially over with no reason told to the public. Moreover, 6 months after their divorce, it seemed like Rodriguez had moved on, and in 2023, Amanda DuPont had moved on too. Number 7. Minnie Dlamini. The news of Minnie Dlamini's separation with Quinton Jones shocked so many people. This is because, like most celebrity relationships, people thought the two were happily married. Minnie Dlamini had been married to Quinton Jones from 2017, so their relationship had almost passed the 5-year mark by a year. But life would not have them go that far, as their ship was already sinking.
How many people has Minnie Dlamini dated, bro? In all of these videos, they add Minnie Dlamini, dog. How many people has she dated, bro? The fuck? And imagine the ones we don't cover, boy. Long day. Imagine the ones we don't cover. Boy, Minnie Dlamini low-key been around. No disrespect, my sister.
While there were no abuse or anything of the sort, it was clear that the relationship was toxic. Minnie Dlamini claims that she had lost her identity in the relationship and ignored many red flags. She likened the marriage to a bird getting its winged clip, saying that a relationship must allow one to grow, not to stunt their growth. After their divorce, Quinton demanded 10,000 rand spousal support from Minnie Dlamini, which left many people confused.
And there's something called a spousal support. Chance, I think we might find a method. We find a hand with money. We date her, make her feel special for my 2 years. And it's an investment if you think about it. But we're sharing with my investments, Chance. Date a rich hand, 2 years, marry her on the 3rd year. Wait for 1 year, divorce her. After divorcing her, you share, take 50% of her assets, and then you share spousal income, 10K a month, plus half of her cars and half of everything needs to buy her full, everything. Her full house, her full car. It's gonna be a big house because she's rich. So let's say the house is worth 6 million. Shire woman, they give you 2 million. Half of 6 million is 2 million, right? Yeah, I think so. Give you 2 million. After 2 million, a car is 5 million. Half of 5 million, I think 2 million. They give you 2 million. So and on and on and on, you feel me? So we chowing money. I feel like that's the method. Bro. I feel like you just cracked the method, gents. Don't ever say I never did anything for your boys. Don't ever say I never did anything for your boys. Because me, I'm just giving you guys free game, free knowledge. Don't say I never did anything. Don't say I don't love you.
In the relationship. Many refused to yield, and we don't know how they concluded their dispute. Number 6, Motlatsi Mafatsi. Like most celebrities, Motlatsi had a relationship most people were rooting for. Even a year before their divorce, Motlatsi would consistently post his wife with a lot of forever messages. However, that didn't last, as in 2023, he announced that he had separated from his wife a year prior and was now dating Gabisile Chabalala. He never announced an official divorce, so many people were left in shock at their separation since there was no announcement until Motlatsi was dating Gabisile in 2023. In an interview, Motlatsi revealed some more details about why his marriage had failed, saying that he got married too early and that they were no longer happy and mutually decided to call it quits. Damn. Number 5, Faith Nketsi and Nzuzo Njilo. Faith Nketsi and Njilo's divorce didn't shock many people, but the details behind did. First of all, most young women were rooting for Nketsi, as it is a general stereotype in South Africa that beauty influencers like Nketsi are not marriage material, with some cursing the relationship in its early stages in 2021, saying it was bound to fail. And that happened in 2023 when Nketsi revealed she was getting divorced to Nzuzo after almost 2 years of trying. She also revealed that Nzuzo was a scammer and had tried to scam her of the money she had made from selling one of her own vehicles. It looks like even the money Nzuzo claimed to have was also a front. The two had a child together, and Faith Nketsi is happy that at least one good thing came out of that relationship. Number 4, Zinhle Mabena and Robert Mugabe. Zinhle Mabena is best known for playing Virginia on Smoke and Mirrors. She was married to Robert Mugabe Ngwenya, and their relationship was what everyone would desire from a relationship. They got married after dating for not more than 3 months, and through Ngwenya, she even met Steve Harvey in the United States.
They got married after not dating more than 3 months. Are you gents are just dating to marry us now? Are you gents are just marrying Jay? Gents, it's like lobola is not a thing. It's like lobola doesn't hurt their pockets. Hey boy, after 3 months you're really sure she's the one? You gents are strong, boy. You gents are strong. Yeah, no.
It's because Ngwenya is a well-connected man. Moreover, Ngwenya started a foundation for her in her mother's name to rehabilitate the youth and abused women. They had another NPO foundation together called the NZ Foundation. While everyone envied their sacred bond, no one knew that there was trouble in paradise until their collapse. After their divorce, Ngwenya accused Zinhle of trying to kill him and sending hitmen after him. Allegations that Zinhle denied and clapped back, saying Ngwenya was abusive. This is a classical ending for most of these magical celebrity marriages. They always end in accusations and literal tears. No charges were laid against Ngwenya, but Zinhle did get an interim protection order against him, while Ngwenya charged Zinhle with attempted murder. This left people who admire their magical relationship doubting if people can truly be happy in relationships, because even the rich and prosperous are getting hurt. Number 3, Latoya Makine and Lebo Keswa. Like the relationship above, most people looked up to this lesbian couple, with some people even saying that men were the problem and that if women dated women, they'd be happier. But that wasn't true. Makine was married to Lebo Keswa, and while they looked happy to the public, in private, a lot was happening. Keswa, who is the masculine one in the relationship, was actually abusive, according to Latoya. However, Makine herself was not so innocent, as she cheated on Keswa at one point, and Keswa forgave.
Stena after stena after stena after stena. Vana. Isaiah Kala. Isaiah Kala, boy. Shit.
Her only to abuse her afterwards, threatening to even cut off her dreadlocks. But even after they separated like the millionth time, they got back together.
Boy, me if I had dreads and they're gonna say they're gonna cut off my dreadlocks, I will fight him. I know my sister, no, not gonna cut off my dreadlocks. Fuck, if I had, I'd crash out. That it's like them cutting your hair right now.
And now they're back together. But if you thought women can't be abusive and cheat in their own same-sex relationships, you were mistaken. This is a human problem. Number 2, Black Coffee. Those who know the couple of Black Coffee and Mbali Maphumulo know that for a while, they held the mantle for one of the most admired relationships of all time in South Africa. They had children together and they looked so happy together. But it looks like Black Coffee wasn't so satisfied within his marriage, as he went outside and cheated on Entle. But that didn't end there. After the separation, more gruesome.
Why would he cheat on his wife? But she looks so innocent. She looks like that type of mommy, man. come back from a long day of work, boy, she's cooked. You're not cooked. She's cooking. The food is cooked. The kids are playing. She's talking about, do you want me to run you a hot bath? She looks like that type of aunt, bro. Why would he do that? Why would he do that, dog? Black Coffee, my brother. Fuck with your music, but this is a L, bro. You can't fumble a queen like this, bro. You can't fumble like this, bro.
Pumula accused the famous DJ of abusing her physically and emotionally. Black Coffee denied all these claims and maintained his innocence, but Mapumulo kept her stance as well that Black Coffee was abusive to her. The only thing Black Coffee admitted to was that he cheated, but he never admitted to anything else, alluding that Entler was just a bitter ex trying to bring him down.
Damn, yo, boy, I was your color, Stina, left and right. Wire.
Thought
but
that
every
with only
day,
one hand,
bro,
the DJ could still be powerful enough to manhandle someone with two. But that doesn't discredit Entler as people are capable of more than we think. Number 1, Shuki Mola. Okay, everyone knows this tragic story, but how many know that it began as beautiful as many love stories? Shuki Mola was married to Silos Bozani for almost more than 10 years, and in the public eye, everything was great and beautiful. However, behind closed doors, Shuki Mola was in survival mode for most of their marriage. She even claimed that she would sleep with a knife under her pillow to protect herself from the monster her husband had become. But in the public eye, it was all smiles and giggles until Mola had enough of the abuse.
So she looks scared. It looks like you trapped me or something.
In an interview, she expressed how she didn't think the case would even reach court, but luckily it did, and her defense team was even confident that she would win, but she didn't, and Silos Bozani never spent a day in jail. Furthermore, in 2023, scandal casted Bozani and Mola on the same show, which was very controversial. Though they said he would act on different times with Shoki, ensuring they don't see each other, people still felt like that was not the best move to make. After they got divorced, Shoki was left to take care of her 2 daughters, one from a previous relationship and another she had with Silo. So if you still think that being rich and having money will make your relationship successful, you're wrong, because even the rich people are failing. And that'll be all for today.
It's a human thing, my brother.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Video, you can see that stinners are inevitable. Everybody, the rich or poor, stinner, left and right. Boy, every time. Doesn't matter who you are. You can be Black Coffee, you can be nigga, shy stinner, boy. So Nabila was right, bro. It's never your girl, bro. It's just your turn. Long day.